Hi guys, let me start by wishing Bars a happy birthday, Bars. Happy birthday, because this is another year, nothing to your name, nothing achieved except having Queen on your hit list. Bars, another year of planning and plotting and trying to break Queen and Clarence up. Bars, you have been so busy. I really wanted to do a birthday special for you, something nice, but I just didn't have time. But you know what? I'll see what I can throw together for you for my next video because I think you deserve it, Bars. I know that you didn't imagine you'd be spending another year walking out your door, walking down narrow streets, living next to college students. I know that you imagined yourself as Queen's personal advisor, manager, and of course her bestie, right, Bars? But oh my goodness. You know what? The older this woman gets, the more devious and hateful she gets, especially towards Clarence. Bars, I know that you have a lot planned this year. I know that you're still going to keep trying and trying because, I heard that you have a lot of exciting plans this year. So, Bars, I can't wait to see what you have. Now, you guys know that Chris is in Florida. He's left Houston. Now, what I was told, and I pinned this in my last video, I say there's some updates. So what I was told is that Leslie and Chris had been planning for him to go visit her, but they weren't sure that he would get clearance. So what happened is that Leslie had to go back to Houston, and then, when he was finally cleared to travel, she obviously had to leave her contact details so that they would know where he was. And that's exactly what happened. I tell you guys, next stop is going to be Atlanta because you know who's running the show here? It's Leslie. It's not even Chris. Leslie's running the show here. So she knows what her long-term goals are. So she knows exactly what direction she wants this whole thing to go. Like I said, revenge, guys. Revenge can make you do things. But did you guys see how quick Leslie was with that damage control? This girl knew that she had been talking crap about Chris. She was so quick. She was so quick to try to clear her name. But Leslie, you know that I know that you talk crap about Chris, and I know that you probably suspect the person who's leaked this information. And that's why I tell you guys, certain things keep to yourself. You know what I mean? Especially if you are going to continue on with whoever it is you're dealing with. Don't talk about certain things because that family friend, that close relative, those are the people who, like I said in all my videos, those are the kind of people who will let these things leak, And anyway, so Leslie, of course, needs Chris. She needs to pay her bills. You guys know this is Leslie's first place alone, so she needs to pay her bills. She needs the little business she has. She needs to invest into that. So she actually needs Chris. Let me tell you guys, revenge is really interesting because it has you sleeping next to people you don't even like, but because you're vengeful. And the thing with Leslie, she is not going to stop. I heard she's not going to stop until she's in the same space as Queen and Clarence. Yes. Just like Chris feels that he should be living the life that Clarence is living, Leslie feels that Queen has taken her place. You guys remember this?
So what better way to feel more superior than me and take all that love away from me and my family?
Now, I was told that when she made this video, she was actually looking for a way to insert herself back into the situation. So this was like an open door to her, And the other thing I was told is that she actually didn't see herself staying with her ex for that long. And that's why it was so easy for her to move on to Chris right after she left him, and not to say that they didn't have, their disagreements or stuff like that, but she knew that she wasn't going to stay with him. And that's another reason she didn't delete the videos that she had on Clarence from her YouTube channel. She knew this is the road that she was going to go down with until she got to where she wanted to be. Now, in the next next clip, Leslie talks about Clarence always wanted to be famous, and that's why he, he did what he did. She talks about Clarence always wanted fame. Leslie, honey, you want fame too. That's why you're doing what you're doing. You want fame and you want Clarence back, honey. That's why you get so excited when your subscribers go up. You're all giggles and you're so happy. You want fame too. You see, the difference, guys, is Leslie and Chris were told that when they got together, they would break Beyonce's internet. They were literally told by Kathy Sales, Tamika, and Bars that the internet would close down for 24 hours. That, that CNN would literally be talking about them. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. Now, Leslie and Chris, you know what you guys might consider doing to break the internet is OnlyFans. That will break things.
Happy that he finally got famous, because he always wanted to be famous. I'm happy that he got there.
Anyway, moving on. But before I do, Leslie, I hope you, Chris, and your mother take really great pictures, and maybe now she can replace the one that she just got rid of, the one that had Clarence on there. Or maybe you can take Chris, to the boxing gym. That anyway, that just thoughtful thinking. But anyway, guys, let's move on. Now let's get to exposing Clarence, because I've been hearing this thing about Clarence stalking Chris and Clarence basically wanting to be Chris, right? Now, you guys remember this petition that someone started about Chris and his videos on Queen and Clarence. And let me tell you guys, Chris had made more than 300 videos on Queen and Clarence. It was not 300, it was more than that. So basically, Chris was super active on their social media pages and on their YouTube channel. So guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but does it not seem like Chris is the one who was the stalker and not Clarence? Because if Clarence was the stalker, then the petition would be stop Clarence NYC from making videos about Chris Sales, right? Bars, you can sit this one out because you are the #1 stalker. And as much as you don't follow Clarence on your Miss Bars TV IG page, I hear you follow him from several of your other IG pages. So Bars, this is not for you, stalker. Another thing that Bars and Kathy love exposing Clarence for is wearing his short shorts, because Chris would never do that. Okay. Guys, I think Chris borrowed his shorts from CJ. Different print, but definitely borrowed them from CJ. Bars also likes talking about Clarence and Maud's relationship. She's basically trying to say that there's more to their relationship. You're a sick woman, Bars. Don't get me started on the things you did when you were sister wife, Bars. But let's look at this clip that Bars loves playing about Clarence and Maud. So that clip to Bars shouts committed relationship between Maud and Clarence. So let's look at Chris and see how, he interacts with his male friends. So it seems Clarence got the dancing wrong. Maybe a car vibe is much better for Bars. Let's see how Chris does here.
But if I be back
he up there trying to deceive us, then it's tail wagging.
yeah, no, but if I be back there and I be like, like chill out or something, then
You ain't the girl that used to be.
Tell me how can I ride my room?
Tell me how can I ride my robes?
Let me just say this. If I was in a car with two guys and one of them kept licking his lips and, looking at the other guy and doing all sorts of, I don't know, whatever is going on, I'd be very uncomfortable and highly suspicious. But Clarence, take notes, because this is what Bars expects you to do when you are with Maud. So this is a good one. So Bars, the main stalker, wanted us to know that Clarence had got his teeth done. So after Clarence getting his teeth done, he went home, was minding his business. So Chris, the non-stalker, quickly hopped into Clarence NYC's comment section with a post and delete, just letting Clarence know, I'm watching you. I'm confused, guys, as to who the stalkers are here. Another thing Clarence has been exposed of is being materialistic and always showing off. Because, you know, that's what he does, right? Because Chris never shows off. Chris is extremely humble and never shows off what he has.
I just got me the Ferragamo. Talking. They say I'm trying to show off. No. This would be me trying to show off. I'm not trying to show off. I don't do that, bruh. Too old for that. That'd be me trying to show off. I don't show off.
Now, I'm going to bring Queen into this one because this is just crazy to me. So, Clarence and Queen were accused of doing Vlogmas because Chris and Leslie were doing Vlogmas. Now, if you guys have been around for a couple of years, you know that Queen and Clarence always do Vlogmas. They decorate their tree together and they take pictures of the kids in front of the Christmas tree. So just because they want to keep doing what they've been doing all the past Christmases, they're trying to do what Chris and Leslie are doing for the first time. Like, where's the logic in that, guys? Like, really, where's the logic? I also wanted to add this next clip because it's very relevant to what's happening now. Because when Chris spoke these words, he really meant it. And also, that's why it's easy for Leslie to be in his ear. Now, the person who sent me this clip also said that the reason why Chris says things like this is because he's never been held accountable for the things he's done in the past. It's just like life is one continuous line to him. He just keeps going and going and going. Whether he does right or wrong, it's always a pat on the back.
Whoever win, get to be with Queen. We should do that. So a boxing match. Whoever win gets to be with Queen. I think that'd be dope. On gang and them. No. How about this? If I beat Clarence up, I go back to my girl. If he lose, he gotta go back to his girl. If he win, I'll start dating Leslie. How about that? That's fair. I feel like that's fair. Don't y'all agree? A boxing match, y'all? Then whoever.
So Clarence obviously had no reason to fight Chris because if you look at it, he had everything he wanted. He had Queen, he had his family, so there's no reason for him. But the one thing I also heard is Chris has never stopped thinking of ways to get back at Clarence. Despite the fact that he made mistakes, he blames Clarence for the breakdown of his relationship. No, Chris, that was you, all those years ago, that was you. You know, so at the end of the day, that's why it's easy, like I said, for Leslie to be in his ear. But revenge, guys, revenge is the worst way to get back at someone. So guys, that's all for today. I had a really long video and I had to break it up into 3-4 parts because this was just the light stuff that I wanted to get done with. I have the juiciest stuff that's coming up. And you know, sometimes I wish YouTube could let us just, you know, put certain information into our videos. But anyway, I'm going to leave a clip at the end of this video while CJ was at Chris's house. And someone sent it to me and thought it was quite interesting. So until next time, guys.